to go to Fox? The answer is no. But here we go. In loser semifinals, it is in fact Apple Reviewer and LemonTea facing off where else but Starter Stadium for game number 1.
And right off the bat, Apple Reviewer getting 20% onto LemonTea, saying again that he's not backing down. And I don't think he ever will against his opponents. He's always up in his face, up in their face, and just getting the most out of it. That Nair is going to play such a big role. And I think I told you this before, actually. We're going to see a lot of Nairs come out from both of these players. Nair is just such a good tool to approach, to get out of shield, to land. It's just, it's what you want out of a character. Just having that tool that gets you out of everything. Oh no, but it won't get you out of an SD though. And LemonTea losing that stock immediately, albeit a little bit anticlimactic the way he lost it.
It's just going to happen that way sometimes. Unfortunate, but the way that they don't ask how, they ask how many is the real important thing. And Apple Reviewer right now is not going to question that. It's just going to take the 33% that he was able to assess the LemonTea just there and maybe play a little bit of catch and chase. I mean, look, if you're a wolf, you want to hunt me down, but I can turn around and call the ambulance, but not for me. A little bit of that.
Oh, and trying to read a roll. Had the right idea with the tech. The Apple Reviewer spotting that pretty well and just rolling away. And I like that a lot from Apple Reviewer. He's not, again, he's not willing to back down, but he's also understanding and will back off just so that he can get some space to breathe and also force LemonTea to, approach. The character like me, Brawler, definitely has the ability to kind of just force you, bait and punish you even, and gets the up out of shield, not going to kill, but I mean, when you have so many options out of shield, just out of disadvantage, that me Brawler does, you can just let your opponent play towards you, and that's exactly what he's been doing so far, and doing very well, as LemonTea struggles to find any sort of hit as both players right now, just throwing out every move that they possibly can.
Going with these full hop aerials, just trying to catch whatever approach that Apple Reviewer has, or at least just trying to show for it, just to recognize that the possibility is there, but gonna be a short hop to the face. Yeah, how does that feel, Wolf? Doesn't feel great, does it, Wolf? But
the disdain in your voice.
Yeah, I have seen too much, but it's nevertheless, Apple Reviewer looking like he's seen enough as well. Look, hunting for blood right there, as we saw off of the platform. Maybe a little bit of an assist going up to disguise, but it's going to be the back air of Wolf. That is the great equalizer, as it generally is. You're at one stock apiece in this opening game.
Oh, and I mean, Apple Reviewer is looking for the up thrumper, but not connecting that. And actually, he's only hit that once this entire match, which is very, very concerning for Apple Reviewer, a player who has been hitting all those moves so consistently, sent off stage. Now gotta watch out for an edge guard. LemonTea whiffing that, and now back in disadvantage.
You gotta think, even if he's not gonna be able to use it as a kill option, it's at the very least free damage that you're able to assess on the platform. You have options to get those KOs if you are me Brawler. So when you're talking about LemonTea, this is Wolf. It's maybe a little box standard what you're doing on offense. What you're really careful for is maybe not trying to find a way to let Apple Reviewer have the advantage, and sometimes all you have to do is put the fire out. LemonTea is going to do that with all the presence of a veteran, as you might expect from the man. Luis is going to take this 1-0.
Yeah, that last stock showed us how good LemonTea is with moving around his opponent on a slow and very, a character that feels like a truck sometimes. The fact that he's just able to move around and cause Apple Reviewer to just go for a bad option like that jump and catch it out and take the stock. Again, that is veteran right there. That is a masterclass.
He's been doing that for 5 years.
Yes.
On the ledge. Like, the thing is like, okay, well, how do you account for the fact that not everyone is going to fall for Wolf's down smash at ledge? And I kept saying, people aren't in love with Wolf, they're in love with his hitboxes. They're in love with the data, at the ledge. Because that thing, like, you wouldn't even need to 2-frame with that thing. You just hit below ledge with down smash. So, how do you account for that? People jumping up, that quick little roll into the up smash. LemonTea, I mean, I'm now seeing it. I'm now seeing it in chat. Goes. It's named after him. We might need to be calling that the Apple Reviewer, though, because that is how you bounce back.
I mean, it's crazy how well Apple Reviewer is playing as of right now, gaining the lead, forcing LemonTea again to approach, and he's just been going for that game plan this entire time. Gets caught with that jump again. LemonTea going for edge guards against a character like me, Brawler, whose recovery really is not that bad. That flip kick definitely helps him out a lot when recovering, but at some point LemonTea's gonna catch that very linear recovery with the back air of some sorts, gets another nair, and we're seeing the speed difference playing a very huge part in this match. Wolf definitely slower than me, Brawler, and gets hit by that neutral B. Gonna lose that stock.
Damn, crazy.
No.
That I cannot believe. I mean, hey, some things you have to hold it. Sometimes you just get hit by it. And Apple Reviewer right now, 3 stocks to 1. This is the sort of reset that maybe you were looking for mentally. LemonTea is going to at least take a stock off of the back air. We'll have to see just how compensatory in nature that back air winds up being. But LemonTea right now looking for it and reserving the Wolf Flash, you would have to think, for last stock. But you're the thing is, you're LemonTea, you're not really afraid of being in a straight up fight in this situation. Yes, you're down a full stock, but you have the tools to make up that damage. You have the wherewithal in neutral. You have the presence. You've seen enough to make this happen. And LemonTea right now looking for the grab, but is going to fall just short of it. Apple Reviewer wisely dashing back, maybe trying to slow down the pace of this one, but the flash from off of ledge, maybe that's the mix-up he was looking for. Apple Reviewer is going to punish that whiff, however. This is precarious.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, but not for LemonTea, it isn't. All of a sudden, 1 stock apiece here, Jellyfish.
Oh my god, are we gonna see something? Oh, shades of LRA start potentially? Just getting a stock immediately, but now Apple Reviewer answering back with the backer of his own and taking game number 2 in his favor. We are even going into game number 3, and very, very good adaptation from Apple Reviewer, actually. Coming out of that first game, kind of getting caught out a lot with his options. Apple Reviewer trying to answer back by reading LemonTea himself. And I mean, it helped them out. I think we're going back to PS2. Stage both of these players will definitely enjoy playing on. So let's see what Game 3 has to offer for us. Let's see who is able to capitalize on catching very, very bad disadvantage options much earlier.
You could sort of see it happening. Like, the gears were turning for LemonTea, but I mean, just two straight, German suplexes, taking them Japanese neck bumps. Man, that is not easy. But
Brock Lesnar in Suplex City right now with that side B. It's crazy.
Bork. Oh
my god, Backlash is crazy. But back to this match. Apple Reviewer right now in disadvantage. Again, off stage is really not a position that any of these players want to be in because their recoveries are kind of lacking. Especially, Thrupper is not, the best recovery when it comes to the vertical height. So they got to watch out when it comes to being off stage. And both these players are willing to go for an edge guard, going for a gimp just to take off a stock very soon. And when you're able to take stocks very soon, you definitely have the mental advantage. Oh my god, going deep, Apple Reviewer, going for a nair of some sort or affair. Not going to connect.
Throwing out those hitboxes again, just trying to catch, almost trying to beat Apple Reviewer at his own game, because you see Apple Reviewer being relatively conscious of spacing, not just running in with everything in his heart, but trying to catch him with the very edge of those hitboxes, trying to push him back just a little bit more so that you're in a position to chase once you land on the ground. And you kind of have to respect that from Apple Reviewer. This is a matchup that certainly you're familiar from, but you're missing on those up Bs. And gotta think maybe just a little ambitious on that front. LemonTea is not making it easy for Apple Reviewer to pursue those KOs off of up B. Apple Reviewer, nevertheless, going for it and at least showing. Gets LemonTea off stage. We'll have to see to what effect. Jellyfish, this is looking a little precarious for either one. Next hit's going to take it. And indeed, it's Apple Reviewer with the initial advantage.
Yeah, and I mean, again, both of these players are definitely just going back and forth, gets a backer of his own. And both these players, like, when they're both at high percentage, they're just waiting. They are waiting for that opportunity to get a very, very, you know, strong hit like those back airs or anything just to read. And right now, Apple Reviewer with the percentage advantage, but not for long as LemonTea brings it back with that dash attack. And right now, off stage, both these players looking for back airs of some sort. Any aerial. There we go. LemonTea hitting it. I mean, this has just been an aerial battle from both of these players. And LemonTea hasn't really been able to hit, you know, those 2 frames with down smash or even F tilt. And Apple Reviewer able to come back on the stage pretty easily because of that. And honestly, I think that is the reason why Apple Reviewer has been able to get so much damage, is the fact that LemonTea has been connecting his 2 frames. And, you know, for a veteran, it's kind of uncharacteristic of him to you know, be missing all those.
Absolutely right. I kind of wonder how much maybe having to weigh all of those options that LemonTea is throwing at him. Just the little mix-ups, the minutia of the game between the movement, landing, not being able to get those up Bs for as free as perhaps you would have thought with a character that can be as clumsy on landing as Wolf O'Donnell is. But you're not getting it for free, and you're maybe starting to wonder why. LemonTea right now, oh, it's going to get caught. Beautifully recovered there by Apple Reviewer. Got to deploy the hitbox sometimes. There's going to be a dash attack. They both get sent flying.
Oh!
Apple Reviewer was sent flying farther and is going to suffer the second stock loss for it.
Yeah, Apple Reviewer getting the short end of the stick in the interaction right there, and ultimately losing his stock. But Apple Reviewer, you know, being in a deficit is nothing new for him. He's definitely able to bring it back. All it takes, again, especially a character like me, Brawler, who's oh so similar to Fox in a way that he's so quick, he's a fast faller, and, you know, he has that narrative, just so much kill power. But at a certain percentage, it's just, you're going to struggle to kill. But once you have Wolf off stage, it's pretty easy, actually, to kill if you go for an edge guard. But you can't risk anything right now if you're on last stock.
Gotta take those risks, however they are.
Big or small.
On a last hit. I mean, you gotta be able to stick your neck out, but certainly not in a foolish way. Apple Reviewer right now is getting caught. The little slashes to the back, 33%. Like paper cuts, but LemonTea is going to finally see that second stock. This is far from impossible if you're Apple Reviewer.
No, absolutely. And again, this quick pace.
Oh, beautiful.
My God! Oh, he's looking for the back there. Doesn't connect it, but gets very valuable percentage off of that combo. And LemonTea really hasn't been able to tech anything from Apple Reviewer, especially those, you know, those footstools and everything like that. So he's been benefiting off of those pretty well. And really, it's up to Apple Reviewer to make the most out of it. LemonTea catching that roll away from ledge. Oh, and catches that neutral getup.
Yeah, go ahead and catch these hands. How about you do that? LemonTea is going to take it to a score of 2-1. Apple Reviewer, yeah, maybe feeling like you should have known better, but then again, it's always the hindsight being 2020. The music selection is the only thing that you can do at this point. And we are going to be going to Hollow Bastion for this one. I kind of wonder if maybe this is a change that should have been made initially.
Yeah, because, again, a character like me, Brawler, especially with Thrumper, is someone that thrives off of killing, like, very early off the ceiling. And we've seen that a lot on PS2. But Hollow Bastion has a very much smaller ceiling. So we could see stocks, like, vanish in a blink of an eye. And Apple Reviewer might be fishing for that. Has 62% already. And it's just the fact that, you know, me, Brawler, has so many moves that just connect with each other so easily. And it's like, no matter what you do! Oh my God, that down there! I couldn't even finish what I was saying, but it's like, no matter what you do, I feel like you're just gonna get, like, peppered by any sort of move. But Apple Reviewer, unfortunately, not ready for that down air. Something that I feel like LemonTea was definitely hiding behind this entire time.
That's the thing, though. I mean, you ain't just getting peppered. You're getting adoboed by the Spanish King LemonTea. What are you doing, my guy? You're off the ledge. You gotta know better than that. LemonTea playing it safe, being smart, making Apple Reviewer approach the center of the stage, and does so successfully, but again, he's getting pushed off ever so slightly, chipping away at the percentage. Apple Reviewer, again, LemonTea the veteran presence right now, the wherewithal. He's been here before,
Oh, he
and
tried to go for it again.
Oh yeah, you gotta respect it from LemonTea. Apple Reviewer though,
That connects.
staying in it, trying to hang in, but man, it kind of makes you wonder: is he hanging on for dear life, and how successfully? It's a last stock situation. Jellyfish, LemonTea's on one.
Yeah, this seasoned player right now is very hot right now, playing super, super well. Super spicy gameplay right now from LemonTea as he gets a shine combo off. Very, very interesting. Gets hit by the up B, but that is nothing when you have a stock lead and then some as LemonTea.
Yeah, a full stock lead. And that is going to be LemonTea off of the stage. Looking for the KO, is not going to find it and will be denied the JV3. However, LemonTea is not done yet. You have that back air. You have that laser. You got everything you need. The down smash. The disrespect is being searched for. LemonTea might just get it. He's certainly capable. But Apple Reviewer valiantly fighting back. Could be punching up at this point, you could call it.
Yeah, I mean, LemonTea's definitely, trying to go for the kill. Heck, you're at a stock advantage, you might as well go for it. But you have to be careful in those positions because, again, Brawler is a character that can just kill you in a flash. And it just takes one hit for you to be not only up to 60, but up to that blast zone and ultimately just gone from existence. But, again, when you have a lead, when you have the lead the LemonTea does, you're not really scared to go for anything now, are you?
Oh, of course not. I mean, you have all the time and space in the world. What else are you going to do with it aside from style? You're at triple digits. You also don't want this game getting away from you, but what is Apple Reviewer going to do for you that you have not responded to time and again already?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Apple Reviewer definitely has shown his hand very, very early on in this set, and, LemonTea not holding back at all, gets the dash attack. And there you go, takes that set 3-1. But again, LemonTea was just like, he wasn't bluffing at all. He just had everything that he could, honestly. Like, I think every option that he had was just gifted to him on a silver platter. So, very well played from LemonTea. And again, that's that veteran experience that you have as LemonTea, just being able to, like, get so many stocks, being able to read out your opponent, force them to go into horrible options, and just taking stocks, racking up the damage as much as possible, and you take that set, and now you have the run back that you are looking for. Undead Brain Dead, LemonTea up next. Now, are we going to see him stay as Wolf now is the question, because this Wolf has been playing very, very well in this tournament so far.
It makes you wonder, because Undead Brain Dead has beaten LemonTea 2 weeks in a row, and now could make it 3 in 2. And we saw this is a Wolf that is very well in form. Kind of makes you wonder if LemonTea is going to go away from it, because it's not like you played a bad set by any means against Undead Brain Dead. He just happened to get the game 5, and you were doing well to neutralize the item play, at least to a certain extent. As we take a look at the final bits of that set, we should take nothing away from Apple Reviewer, by the way, who simply, it just kind of looked like he ran out of gas at the end of those last 2 games. And I mean, poured it all out there, gave it his best effort, and certainly not an effort to be ashamed of. And Snore is a 4th place finish at Fusion 155. But as we're going forward, we're looking at LemonTea